Okay, I hope it works. Um, I figured out how to change keyframe frequencies. We make a new discover every day. Um, but that was really fun having to go through all that trouble. To try and figure out why my stream was broken. I'm still confused this very day how that got changed, and it said 0. So, I don't know how that got changed, if it said that it was a 0 keyframe frequency. Either way, that's not my problem. It's changed now, and I hope my stream isn't broken. Let's go and check my stream. It's excellent, guys. It's excellent. Everybody cheer. Everybody clap. Everybody hands in the air. Let's go. Yay! It's excellent. Stream is healthy. That means it'll actually start showing it to a normal amount of people again. Oh, all that trouble I had to go through. And honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I'm gonna complain about it for, the funnies, because that's my job. I make no money off this, by the way. This is what I volunteer for. I volunteer to help out this, I volunteer to entertain such a small community. Um, well, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Playing Dandy's World now. um, that was pretty annoying. Um, sorry I had to go on that side tangent. Um, I feel kinda bad, because people got on my streams to watch me stream, and that whole entire 18 minutes was probably rolling. All I did was just talk for a couple of minutes. Um, and then I went on a whole entire 5-minute side tangent. So, assuming that all my friends hate me and are not gonna join me anymore after that, I'm just gonna go, and do a run, because I think they're probably all in the last run and don't want to leave. But who knows? I could be thinking solo of my friends that all love me. I hate them. They all, I hate all my friends. My friends can go die. That's not true. I shouldn't say stuff like that. But, of course, I am evil. That's my job. My job is to, but that's my second. Wow, I've gone through 2 jobs this stream. I'm distracting, Coco. I'm distracting. I'm sure that Coco's gonna end up distracting anyways. She's gonna end up distracting. She's gonna think, she thinks she's above me. But no, she's not. Why did you switch whatever you had out for fancy? Oh, that Coco left. Never mind. I'm kind of scared. Some of these people, almost like everybody here has some sort of distraction trinket. Guys, I am the distractor. You see, all the people who actually fit the distraction job, I think, just have speed trinket on. Um, so I'd hope that you have to be kidding me. He just took my tape. And we all know that that was my tape. Well, we have Roger. And Gigi. Oh, how I love Gigi. It should be a little bit easier. Because I had nothing. Wait, I had a band! That sucks. I forgot I had a band. Not me instantly forgetting that I had a band and getting it stolen because I wasn't thinking. There goes. I've wasted 100 iCore stream, and that's about it. That's it. Because technically this stream can be paired up with last. Because All that 18 minutes of doing nothing was an absolute game changer to the streaming era. I know. I know. Everyone cheer. Everyone bow. Luna's the new queen of streaming, apparently. That... Where did it go? Gigi! I'm gonna be honest, I'm not familiar with squirms. I'm not familiar with... Whoa! Well, I have nothing to worry about with Connie. That looked like I was grieving. Oh, you... That's embarrassing. I kind of want to leave. Yeah, I'm leaving. That's embarrassing. Uh-oh. Yeah, oopsies, oopsies. That's really embarrassing. Oops. Oops. That's really embarrassing. If you're not making fun of me already, then you should be. Also, why does Roblox open like this all the time? I don't know why Roblox opens like that all the time. I open it with block shop, that might be mine. Hello, I got Bassy. Here's the thing, I've barely played it all this update, so I got 31% research on Bassy. And I already have like 11 from the previous one, so that's not that. I'm still just thinking about how embarrassing that was. Let us in! Let us in! Okay. I'm just still thinking about how embarrassing that was. Nothing has gone my way today. I'm sure we can change that. Maybe. Honestly, I don't know. With my luck, we probably can't. But we'll pray. We'll pray to whatever God my stream believes in. I don't know, man. Just name off the first God you can think of, and that's the God we're playing to, apparently. I don't know why we got religious. Don't ask. Don't ask. It's not supposed to be a religious channel. I need 40% on capacity. Ooh, sorry. I left. Oopsies. I feel bad. But as I was previously saying in the old stream I had to delete, I don't know how long I'm gonna continue streaming. I'm sure that I won't ever fully die out unless I, like, specifically just start constantly getting streams over, in a row where I'm, wait. I'm sure I won't ever fully die out, unless I keep getting streams, like, constantly in a row that are, like, performing badly, but I couldn't imagine that I'd be consistently getting streams that are getting, like, 10 viewers each. That's my threshold. If a stream somehow gets, like, anywhere below 20 to 30 viewers, and it's not, I usually do, like, 3-hour streams. I actually have to do a smaller stream. It is currently like 6:30 my time, and I actually have to leave at 8. I hope to try and stream for a little bit. If I knew... What? Hello? What is this hitbox? That's really bad. I'm actually really embarrassed, but that I feel like I can't tell if that was a problem with my hitbox or if that's just an error with myself that I cannot personally see. And also, yes, you guys can join next one. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, I've been thinking that if my channel ever fully dies out, what I'll probably do is just start a new channel. completely. And probably that channel, I'll try to keep to one. I'll either I'm gonna make a channel where I just do whatever I want on it, because by then I would give up on trying to. I'm still thinking about how embarrassing this stream has gone so far. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I do know it's gonna be a little bit different from whatever I do on this channel. Like, I want to center it more or less around, like, while the gameplay is happening in the background, yes. It is more of just like a, I don't know how to, hello? What am I losing right now? Like, I know I'm getting very distracted right now. That is just a typical Luna thing now. But I do want to have it focused more or less around just me speaking with gameplay in the background, and I know that, like, I still want to commentate on the gameplay, but what I'm currently doing is basically that. I might actually switch to Pebble. I know that I left that air horn behind. I tried to pick it up, but either I'm sure that Bassie's very upset. But if whatever the new channel would be, if I were to ever die out, is either going to be a channel where I focus on one specific thing, and that's the thing that I focus on, and then I make this channel about something, I make this channel about Dandy's World, but while still, I'll keep the channel about Dandy's World, but I would start doing more. Hello, Distractor Egson? But I'd probably want to do more variety on this channel then after that, which probably just includes whatever the fuck I want to post. And then I'd keep the other channel something more specific. Or I keep this channel fully about What is happening? Am I just really bad today? Because this is the, like, third time I've gotten really embarrassingly hit within, like, the past 2 seconds. I can't tell. Is this, like, an error I'm making, or is my hitbox being messed up? Because I don't want to blame it on my hitbox, because I can't tell if it's that or what. But, I cannot tell what the problem is. But yeah, I don't know if this is, like, human error I'm making right now, or if there's genuinely a problem with hitboxes, or it's just because I'm rusty, or something, I can't tell. I'd be able to blame it on something usually, not today. I don't have anything to blame it on, I have no excuses to make. Hello, Tisha. Oh, thank you. Hello, Tisha. Is your eyesight horrible or what? I was about to say, I can't tell what's going on with it. Why'd you instantly run? I need to stop playing as risky, because usually I can play a lot more. I feel like I can... Wait, where'd my other twisted go? What is going on right now? Usually I feel like I play a lot more risky. I guess I'm just not as used to distracting as I am to extracting. I thought I could jump right in. I'm just too rusty today. Why are you always running away? Oh my god, V. I'm not good at distracting with lower stealth tunes. Because usually I'm not playing with lower stealth tunes. Because I see most... I guess just there's not many, like, low stealth tunes that are, like, that good that a lot of people use. There are low stealth tunes that are good, it's just... none of the tunes that I see people use are... Okay, everyone at Ellie, thank you. Should probably be paying attention to that more often. I need to stop risking it. I'm being stupid, I'm sorry. When I join, who should I be? Well, you can be anybody you want, 'cause it's probably gonna end in 2 seconds, because I'm just super bad at this game right now. But I'd recommend just, like, a character you haven't played in a bit. Or a character you need to master. Because I see a lot of people just playing the same exact 3 characters. Pebble, Shelly, Sprout, and then Roger whenever new tunes come out. And then I guess now the event tunes, because more people are able to get the event tunes, so I guess that too. But yeah, I'd recommend being someone that, like, not many people are playing right now. Like, Roger, Shelly, Sprout, Pebble would be off the table. And then I guess any of the event tunes. Because a lot of people are playing the event tunes right now. V, I don't. Oh, I thought that V was about to run right into me. I was about to say, V, what are you about to do? What plan do we have here? What awesome, spectacular plan do you have cooked up in your mind, V? Maybe I'm just too used to not me getting... I'm just so scared for my life now. Because I kept getting embarrassingly hit, and I think it's my fault. So, everyone at Ellie. Okay, I'm gonna lose. But I am getting embarrassingly hit, and I don't want to get embarrassingly hit anymore. Oh, did you figure it out? It didn't modify me. Yeah, I did. Um, but that rounds it down to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I gotta pin that because usually most people only really care about that being pinned, so I'm gonna pin that. That runs it down to Blot V or Shadow. For me, I don't play as them. I would recommend out of those. I don't see a lot of people playing V, but I did just see a V player. Shrimpo, I wouldn't recommend because Shrimpo is just downright horrible. That's his whole thing. I'd understand why you wouldn't play him. So I guess either Blot or V, but it's really up to you. I don't really have a good idea of who is more played. Probably V. But at the same time, I don't really know. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm distracting. You know what? We're gonna distract over here, assuming that V doesn't come over here. It's like the one person I'm worried about right now. Is if V comes over here, she will take my Twisted. I can't breathe. Usually when in the past, I was pretty good at remembering stats. Like, I had a pretty good idea at, like, who had what stats, and now, actually, since then, I've gotten too rusty at my skills at remembering stats. Thank you, Bassy, I'd have to pick that up in a second. Where'd it go? I'd like to, oh, I was about to say, where'd it go? But they picked it up. Sure, we'll just do whatever everyone else is doing. I'm not gonna make up my own opinions. But yeah, usually I can pretty easily remember people's stats, but it's becoming harder. I just haven't played in enough time. I love Blah. I played him the other day. Biased Ollie. I don't really see that Blah so much. I feel like one of my issues is that, and I get that it's like the like ob like the magnum opus of teams. But I see like pretty much every team I see is all what like specifically organized, by the way. It's literally always the same thing. Unless it's specifically a joke run, it is literally always the same thing. And I get that that's like the magnum opus of teams, and I don't think there'll ever be like uh team better, but I just like to see people experiment. But again, I'm not gonna police whatever those teams do, especially because I don't really have a good idea of like um Dandy's World community, except for when I talk to my friends, because um I am not actually that involved in the Danny's World community, so you would expect me to be more involved, but I really only stream it. I stream the game every now and then, um, when I'm feeling bored and when I'm feeling pressured to. And I never really just regularly play the game unless I am specifically playing with like friends. Rarely. But I like to see more unique teams, so I'm not that involved in the Danny's Old community, but really the only teams I I hear about are like the same set of 2 pebbles, 1 sprout, and 5 jellies. It's always those. At least whenever I was checking in on things. Which was really only when I talked to Ramen. But me and Ramen haven't talked as much in a while. Haven't talked as much in the past in like a bit. So I just go off whatever Ramen told me. Whatever Ramen told me. Not whatever Ramen tells me, because he told me all this a while ago. I do kind of want to start a second channel where I find a second niche. The only issue is that, like, I feel like I don't want to have to keep restarting channels over and over again, but at the same time, I really only see, like, I don't really see that many channels. I don't really see, like, that many. Like I've said, a lot of who I watch say that, like, it's really hard to get a channel started. That's, like, one of the hardest points in its career is to actually get it started, because, like, if you don't instantly become popular, then it's kind of hard to, like, regain. In a sense, if you lose popularity, it's hard to regain it, which means if you kind of... Oh, me being stupid. Sorry, guys. Oops. I feel stupid. I believe any tunes can get high with the right amount of players? What? I believe any tune can snort lines with the right amount, or right type of people. When are we streaming together, Uma? I don't know. Do you know what D&D is? I'm assuming you mean Dungeons and Dragons. I know what it is. I've never played it before, and I don't fully understand it still. I have a good idea of what it is, because I've watched some people play Dungeons and Dragons before, but I don't know. I don't really know fully what it is. Hello, what was that? Hold on, I need to... Whenever my mouse glitches, my mouse likes to glitch on me, I'm gonna get hit. What? Okay, I don't know how I didn't get hit there. My mouse keeps... I need a better mouse, I think. petition to watch Luna destroy her mouse at, like, the next subscriber milestone. Whatever that would be considered. Oh, we had a yada. I don't see many R&Ds. I love my children R&D. Of course, of course. We love R&D. Me and my cousin were playing it like an hour. That's cool. I'd like to play Dungeons and Dragons one time. It's not on my priority list. I'm gonna be honest, I procrastinate doing everything. So if I did do it, then it probably wouldn't be anywhere close to now. I also know that the hype for, what the heck? I haven't really distracted that much in Blackouts before. Especially because I really don't distract. I guess my experience and skills with distracting... Who spotted me? My experience and skills with distracting are, like, barely any at all. Hello? Stay on me. Who spotted me? Okay. But my experience... I don't have much experience with distracting because I started it, like, not... I started it a while ago, it's just I haven't tried it that much since. So, it's like every now and then. I don't know the magnum opus. I have an air horn. I don't intentionally do this stuff. I don't intentionally just... Thank you. I don't intentionally just not use the air horn. I genuinely just... I don't process half the items I have in my inventory. Assuming that everyone's at alley because... Okay. Why would I do that? What would entice me to eat a paper version of myself? Do you, like, want me to print out me on, like, my gacha character on paper? Or do you want me to get someone to draw me on paper? And also, I don't understand your logic. What would entice me to choose that as a 1,000 subscriber special? I know that was pretty unneeded. What do you mean we have a Sprout? Buddy, I don't know what our plan is here. I need to go get Sprout. There's a machine over here. I don't know, man. There's a lot of machines over here. I can't... Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm just being devoted to distract over here. Because this is like... You got this, thank you. Thank you, Basley. I need... Oh, what? I'm surprised I did not lose a heart there. Oh, what a thrill that I just experienced. Okay, so my goal is to keep both Shrimpo and, Sprout on me. Not Shrimpo and Sprout. My goal is to keep Tisha and Sprout on me, as Shrimpo is slow. Those two are very close together. I'm gonna... Please say you guys... I should just bring them to Ellie. I should bring it to Ellie. Probably. I'd assume most people would want me to. Okay. Go. If you need research, you can. You can get it. Well, no one stepped out. That was thrilling. I don't really ever distract mains. I haven't distracted many mains in my day. So, rinse it out for the microplastics or whatever. I mean, ingesting a bunch of microplastics is not healthy, but I'd do it for the bit if it wasn't for the fact that would make no sense. Also, I could be back up when I join, yeah, if you want. Okay, well that's 2 box, but I usually don't actually end up using the box correctly, so I probably should have actually left that for someone else. I don't really know what is, like, the worst floor event. Because I get the protection from the Acro Leaks as flutter, so it doesn't really affect me. But thinking specifically Blackout, I'm trying my best to find a place where I can distract. Because right now, I am so cluttered. The lowering my vision basically just makes me run around stupidly until I can find a place to distract. What am I doing? I need to find a place to distract. Bro, I don't know what to do. What are you doing? Okay, well, I just got hit. Okay, I'm not doing a good job distracting here. I've lost. Wait, other way! Thank God someone's on last. I think that we have 4 Twisteds now, because I saw a Shrimpo silhouette. When V's ability happened. So, yeah, and I heard someone get hit. Ooh, I don't know why I'm so stupid. Man, me when lowered visibility is like the worst combo. That's like really bad. I don't know, man. Come on, it would be funny. I'm gonna be honest, if I do get enough viewers, or if I do get enough subscribers, oh, Bassie. Hi, Bassie. Move. I don't exactly know how to distract Bassie. I've literally never done this before. Come on. I was not expecting that! I was not expecting that at all. What? Well, not my best job I've done. That was something, though. That was something. That is something that happened. And I don't know how to distract Bassie. I know how to distract Bassie. Okay. Well, when you be back up, then, I guess just let me get spotted by Bassie. And then, take it, I guess. I'll just take Bassie to you. Oh, that will be my job. Give me a job, okay? I need something to do. Also, I'd like to let you know that my percentage counter at the bottom, I made it, I think did I start doing that at Gordy? I think I started doing it at Bobette. But either way, from when it was named Bob, from when it was for Bobette, it's still named Bobette. Um, Still to this day, it's named Bobette. So, should I? I feel like I should probably. I think I might switch to being Pebble. Wait, did did Goofy Goober not make it in? I don't think they did. Oh, there's already someone who's trying to distract. Maybe I should. I'm gonna be a different tune. We're gonna be a different tune. We're gonna be a healer. Which I haven't played Sprout in a bit. Actually, I've barely ever played Sprout. I played Sprout like once before. We're gonna be Cosmo. We're bringing back Cosmo. We're bringing back the Cosmo that does nothing. This is the first tune I've ever. This is the first tune with the first skin that I've ever used on this channel. Guys, this is gonna be my last stream. For if I ever do like a goodbye stream for any reason, like if I genuinely do have to switch channels, or if I have to take like a long break, that will probably make me lose all my viewers. Um, then I hope you know at the end of that stream, or if it's a video, for the video footage, I am going to be playing Cosmo in this skin. Um, I'd probably want, for me personally, I'd probably want to even use um, Dog plus Speedy Shoes, because I think that was also the first trinket combo I ever used, because at the time, I just wanted speed. I'm so used to being, like, a distractor now, that now I can't go around searching the map. And also, by the way, there probably will be a moment in time if for some reason this channel does last multiple years. There will probably be a lot of moments in time where I have to take big breaks. But if that's what has to be done. Also, this other distractor is already done in one, and I'm assuming that I feel bad. I feel bad. I would feel bad saying that if I knew that they would have been down to one so quickly, still be um I'd still consist of being Flutter. But I'd feel bad saying that, and I'm not a bad person, we know this. I like how I probably have some of the highest stealth here. I know that me and Bassy share stealth. But I have, like, some of the highest stealth here, and I'm still scared to move. I haven't been Cosmo in a bit. I usually just don't pick up bands, assuming that there's some sort of Cosmo or some sort of healer here. Because usually, no matter what, if a healer is healing you and can't heal themselves, then they deserve bans. And for Cosmos obviously deserve bans because they use their own hearts. But I'm kind of not used to playing Cosmo anymore. Medkit here? I'm not on my Cosmo grind. I used to be such a Cosmo main. I hear people all the time complain about how Cosmos get really upset when they don't get the meds and bans, and honestly, that is me. Where is that coming from? You say medkit here, but where? Oh. Where might thou medkit be? Assuming that you want me to follow you to get the medkit, wherever it is. Bassie might have gotten the medkit as well. I wouldn't know. Where's the medkit? I'm on my knees. I'm hoping Bassie got the medkit because of my stupidity. Someone took. Oh. Never mind. I also see that for some reason on my account it used to say, like, on my Discord account it would always say that whenever I stream, it would always have a thing that says I'm streaming. But I see that very rarely now. Sorry, I had to check something. No, I took away my tab, okay. I also don't see many streamers playing Cosmo. I actually see a lot of streamers. Most streamers I see actually just play Distractor. Like, that's a lot of the streamers I always hear about just always play Distractor. And honestly justified, but still, I'm pretty sure that there's just like some sort of something, where streamers just like are known to be like, I forgot I just don't use Vmode enough to remember half the time to use the Vmode. But usually most of the time I see streamers just kind of always just being really good distractors, and that's their job. And then whenever videos come up of like other people distracting, I've seen multiple videos where people are distracting and they're like really good at distracting. And then when and then in the comments people will just say, you know what? Or it's like videos of like not as good distractors distracting, and the comments will always just be like, you know, this distractor or this streamer could distract way better. I remember I saw a video that wasn't even related to distracting, and someone in the comments was like, insert typical YouTube Danny's World streamer name here, could probably do a better job at distracting than you. Like, you do not need to be a distractor in this space just to be... You just need to be in the distractor space. You just need to be in the Danny's World space altogether. You could literally not even play the game and just, make, like, animation memes, and people will still just say, insert typical YouTube streamer name here. Could distract way better than you. I do being said to, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what I said. Goop took band as well. Wow. It seems like someone got the memo that there's a Cosmo here. I feel like one of the things that I think I've complained about this before, but I don't even find the iCore puddles to be that hard to get around. They're literally just annoying. If you have to step in one, you have to keep dodging them, and if you do step in them, you get literally a tiny bit of slowness that barely even does anything, so there's no point in giving it to you. There's literally kind of no point in getting it to you because it does do something, but, like, still, it lasts for so little amount of time that it really doesn't do much. Unless, literally, the Twisted is right behind you and you have, like, 2-star speed or under. And even then, I don't know about 3-star speed. I don't know. But I do know at least, like, I'd assume. Why are these two... Why is this... are these two always running around together? Sorry. But either way, I've always... I feel like they're more annoying than anything, because then this stupid goop effect gets on your screen, and you have illness. Illness, it doesn't really do much, except for just the fact that if you have lower, if you're not as good at, doing skill checks, then you have to wait, which is just annoying. And, then you also just get this stupid, really big black sludge effect on your screen. Which I feel like is probably the most annoying thing about it. I don't really care that much for it. I feel like it's all kind of just annoying, and the thing I hate the most about it is specifically my least, just the annoying part of it. Like, I'm sorry that, I personally think that just shoving a black sludge effect onto my screen, isn't really that hard to get by, and it's more just annoying than anything. And I get that it's not supposed to be hard to get by. I get that it's just supposed to, give you a visual effect to help you visualize it more. But you could at least make the effect smaller. Or make it more, like, blinding. Like, do, like, the Hello Neighbor Tomato thing, where it, like, completely blinds your screen for a second and, like, fades out, like, within, like, 4 seconds. Like, I think that would be cooler. I'd honestly say that if they're to do anything to that black sludge, to the iCore puddle, I don't know why I keep calling it that black sludge. The iCore puddle, I feel like, if anything, they should just make it less annoying and make it actually harder to get past. Like, make it so it only slows you in the actual puddle, because I know that's supposed to be for just the effect of you stepping in a puddle. I feel like it should slow you way heavier and only when you're in the puddle, and then as you're coming out of it, it very fastly goes back to normal speed. And then for the actual skill check part of it, I feel like that's pretty okay. I feel like it still is pretty annoying because it's literally just you sitting there trying to wait for the effect to wear off. Maybe make that effect wear off quicker, and maybe make it, like, so it fluctuates. Like, you could get a really, really, really small skill check, or you could get, like, or make this, I don't know, man. I don't know, I'm just trying to make it seem, I like being creative, and I feel like one of the things that could be done to improve this game, because you know that they'll never just add regular gameplay content except for new characters, which is not, like, does not add to the gameplay loop that much, except for the fact that you can... I feel like they just need to add more to the gameplay loop, and if they are to do anything to the annoying iCore puddle, then just make it a lot faster, make it go away a lot faster, but make it, like, a lot heavier. Like, make the effects of actually stepping in it a lot heavier. But yeah. My bad, I disconnected on my laptop, it's fine. Sorry, lol. Sorry. I feel like I'm mocking you and making fun of you for that. I just think it's funny. Yeah, but, the only reason that I'd, be against that is just based off the fact that really anybody I play, no matter the stat at all, I usually end up somehow letting the twisteds go on to the other person. So even if we have the same amount of stats, I feel like I probably end up getting the twisted on you somehow. If that gets taken from me. No. Okay. I didn't want to actually do a skill check. I'm okay at doing the skill checks, but I'm kind of rusty. I haven't done it in a bit. Wait, what? What did you say? Oh, thank you. I need to... Let me... You know what? Let me just do it. I was expecting someone else to want to do it, but let me just do it. Let me try and see if I have what it takes to go back to the skill checks. I'd also like to mention that I do have a big problem. I know I've complained about this before, but I'm so mad at how they do advents. Like, I feel like any advent calendar, you should not have, like, for any advent calendar, if there is some sort of goal where you do check it, for a days to get for days to get rewards, and then for a certain amount of days you check in, you can get, like, a bigger reward. I think that is a cool idea, but I feel like they should, make it so you don't have to check in every single day for 12 whole days to get a skin. I feel like they should either shorten down the amount of days you have to check in, or make that skin, like you have, or make that skin you have to log in these specific days to get. Like, I feel like it is cool to have, like, big rewards like that. It's just specifically check-in rewards, especially for the type of audience they have. People might not be able to get on their phones every day because of their parents. And I know that it isn't Quell's problem. I just think it's kind of unfair. Especially because if you forget a single day, then you have to pay 10 Robux. Like, maybe there should be a system where you can make up days doing something else, because I feel like paying Robux is cheap, and what could actually make it better is just by... I don't remember what Toon Ollie was. I think it was... Oh, it was Bobette. But I feel like that it should be something like you have to play a certain amount of hours to make it up. But I could try and play on my laptop, but I'm horrible at playing on my laptop. For me, I'm not good at playing on computer, and I used to be okay at phone, but of course, just, I feel like if you're good at phone anyways, that just means that you're just pretty, like, average compared, like, I feel like a lot of the average Danny Soul player isn't actually, like, really this good at the game, but, like, an actual good Danny Soul, like, an actual above average player, I feel like I consider what I would consider average, because it's someone who is average, like, who is not too bad, but is not too good at the game. Which I know that's not actually how average is used, but I don't care. I feel like I was pretty bad on mobile, specifically compared to average players. I was pretty okay for a mobile player, though. Like, not that good. I was not as good as, people. I'm not good as some people, but, mobile just comes with a lot more issues. And ever since I switched to controller, it's been my life. The controller, I've literally grown up playing console. I've really never had a computer and had to get my own. Specifically due to that. Right, like, I had no reaction to Tegan. Specifically because of that. I'm pretty good at, controller. I also just realized I just realized what my inventory was. It took me forever to realize that I have a pretty good inventory. Anyways, I don't know why I went on that rant, but... Hello, Dandy. Someone please buy from Dandy. Someone! Okay, thank you. I do need more Dandy research. I just don't find a need to really get his trinket. I feel like the only person I would even use it on would be, the only person I'd actually use it on would probably just be, someone like Sprout, for obvious reasons, but even then, it's not, like, the best thing you can use on him. I'd still probably just use it on him, though, because it's more unique than Pink Bow and V-Mount. I'd probably want to do something like Vimo and Dandy Plush if I were ever to get it. And then Train Whistle, I just don't really, a lot of people, I don't really know much about, I know about one half of the people I talk to say it is a godsend and needs to be taken out of the game because it's too good. And it, breaks the game at how good it is. It makes the game less fun. And then other people say that it's absolutely horrible and needs to be taken out of the game because it's genuinely junk and they wish that there was more of a reward for getting past style. So I don't really know. I'd have to actually get it to test out, but it's my birthday on Monday. Happy early birthday. Happy April 6th birthday. Um but um I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I mean, what did I pick up? Did I pick up a tape or something? Did I actually pick up a tape? Because it just made no sense. I don't know. But the reason I have to leave, by the way, guys, the reason I have to leave earlier today's stream is because, usually for Easter, I'd have to go down to my grand's house. For Easter was always, oh, I'm pretty sure Bassie's there. I'm sorry, Bassie. But for Easter was always just go down to my grand's house to celebrate. And I kind of don't have a choice in that. So I have to leave for that. I'd actually want to celebrate Easter not at my grandma's house because, my mother, is getting me manga, and I want my manga, so, I don't really care about whatever I'm about to get at my grandma's house. I just want my manga, man. I already know my mom's getting me manga because she specifically asked me to pick out, like, a book she could get me. Some, like, little trinkets she could get me. And that was manga, so that's what I want. That's, if you want to satisfy me, then just give me manga. That's how you satisfy Luna. If Luna's ever crying, then get Luna manga. I'm getting a drawing tablet. And have more to input into that situation if I was an actually good drawer. I actually have a drawing tablet, but it sucks. So I'd love to input more into that situation, but not only am I just a pretty bad drawer in the first place, but the only drawing tablet the only drawing tablet I have and ever had, it's like, it's a drawing tablet. It's not like bad, but like, what just happened? Nightbot? Nightbot timed out. Nightbot timed out? Why did Nightbot time them out? Why did Nightbot time you out? Hello? Oh. Why did it time you out? It told me, okay, so here's the thing. Nightbot I have set up to time people out if they spam. And you didn't even say anything that was spamming. Why did Nightbot time you out? Hello? Okay, so what Nightbot timed you out for was, nothing, basically. You said what manga, and then it said, hey, shut up, we heard you the first time. Uh, ag warning. I don't know why Nightbot timed you out at all, actually. I'm still very confused. But I have it set up to time people out, if they spam or if they say offensive things. And, hey, we heard you, hey, shut up, we heard you the first time is the thing it says to people who, send too many messages in, small amount of time. And I guess it somehow got triggered. I don't know how. But, even though it's not showing up anymore, you did ask what manga I'm getting. And, I am getting... Hello, Louis. I'm getting JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 6 Stone Ocean. It's a pretty big name. But, I'm getting that because I know I had to take a hit. I didn't really have to take a hit there. I probably could have dodged, but... I've been obsessed with... I got back into JoJo's Bizarre Adventures recently. And I get it's not like the most popular thing in the world, and it's not like the best manga in the world, but I like it. Especially because it was like one of my first introductions to anime and manga as a whole. Because how I got introduced to anime and manga was because my cousin was one time watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. And now I love it, despite the fact that I know no one else that likes it. But I've already watched all the parts in anime. I just kind of want to collect the manga because I think the manga covers look kind of pretty. Um, I could probably show you the covers, but, it'd be too much to, would be pretty hard to, go through all the trouble of putting the, because of how I have my stream set up, it would be probably hard too, because, I accidentally reveal way too much personal information about myself. I actually revealed way too much personal information about myself whenever, my computer specifically captured a single monitor. Or, I mean, when, my stream software only captured a single monitor. Also, why did we get down to, 2 people? I haven't even healed anybody yet, and I'm pretty sure I didn't hear anybody die that floor, so... Might start chatting with, okay. Honestly, I'm gonna have to end this soon. Like... in around... 30 minutes to an hour, I'd have to end, which is not soon, actually. I'd actually like to stay streaming for way longer. But... I want to make sure that that nothing happens. I want to make sure that I don't want to have to I feel the need to rush down there. It is 2 times. This is the only 2 times I'll be able to do, for this event specifically. And I don't know how much an event we'll have after this, so... He's asking for a heal, but you were talking. Oh. Well, I didn't know you wanted a heal. Look, you should have made that clear. I've also come up with, like, ideas for, newer versions of the Danny's with Twisteds. I just haven't written them down yet. Or I would say something about it. By the way, Bassie's new ability, I actually was going to give an ability like that. Oopsies, here for you, thank you. I was actually going to give a type of an ability like that to, I feel like it would have been a good ability for my design of Twisted Sprout. Because my design of Twisted Sprout had, a giant pizza cutter and, like, you know, what's it called? The, how am I forgetting the name? It's like the thing that you use to, roll out dough. Forget what it's called. Um, or the thing, um, but no, but it should be timed out for spamming, lol. You know what I should? I should. I don't know if I can time Nightbot out. And I also don't know if it... You know what, Nightbot? Get timed out for 10 seconds. But yeah, because Sprout is supposed to be a baker, I thought it would be cool to make his design for Twisted to basically just be like a big giant buff chef, of course. Especially because I feel like a lot of the lore surrounding the characters could be used better to make the actual design of the Twisteds. Especially because the only one that really fits their lore would be Shelly's because she likes dinosaurs. But at the same time, I feel like that's kind of basic. Um, and I feel like it would be cool if they made hers more complicated. I'm sorry. Don't worry. We're not mad at you. A rolling pin? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Um, I'm a baker. I know all. What does that mean? I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I know people say that. I know that is something that I've heard other people say. But I'm gonna heal this fight whether they want it or not. Like, I haven't healed like one person this whole run. I have too many heals in my inventory. Get these out of here. No! That's not what I like to hear. You know what? I'm scared as well. All of us did. I'm scared. Um, guys, someone help. Be careful. No promises. Ugh. What do you mean you spotted me from everywhere? Oh my god. Help. Help me. Chair, if you could finally feel your face. Sorry. Um, guys, it's lore. Either way, I feel like they should make the Twisted designs more attained to the actual lore of the character. And should give more of the character's lore. Like, and I feel like they should also make every single Twisted special, so you have to deal with them in a new way. Like, my idea for Goob is that yes, he can still pull. That's his whole thing. He pulls people, but he fluctuates, like, basically his stats fluctuate because he's supposed to be getting... He basically gets, like, more urgent to hug you because he's scared. And that's his whole thing, is that he's scared and he wants to hug you, because it will help him be unscared, but the more he misses, the more urgent he gets because the more scared he gets and the more he feels like no one likes him, and the more he just doesn't... He is just scared. I'm gonna keep missing that. Help! Help! Um, I also thought there should be a Twisted who's like really, really hard to deal with, but at the same time, the eye core blinds their eyes. So, you are basically you have to be really silent around them. Like you can't pick up items, you can't even start doing machines. You just have to completely not make any noise. You can't run. Help! Help! Oh, I'm sorry. Just run. I just gotta run. I'm probably gonna get hit. Help! Oh my god. Oh my god. Um, it's like it's like I know peak fiction. Not Nightbot coming back. Nightbot has to come back. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad it got tape shoved over its mouth. Oh, anyone out there? I also feel like the concept they did for Glisten, like, is a really good concept. I feel like it's I feel like it's a good example of, like, what they should do with every Twisted. Like, attain to their lore, like, I feel like they could find better candidates. I feel like it does fit Glisten, but I feel like they could find better candidates for it. I feel like it just like it does fit Glisten really well because he likes to be like fabulous and stuff, and he's basically like half twisted. Um, and watched all of his friends become twisteds. I should probably babysit Glisten though because I'm the person that doesn't have to do as much because I don't really have anything I can do. I need to regain some stam. Who's texting me? Assuming that that is someone rushing me to, um, come down to my grandmother's house. Okay, it's not actually. Guys, congratulate my family. They're not rushing me right now. I'd expect them to be rushing. I lost this one. I'm assuming he went over here because I see Flight. I know that Flight was with Glisten. And Flight's boost was right there. Where did Glisten go? Glisten ran. Glisten took off. He saw that I wasn't around him. He saw that he didn't have my protective eyes on him, and he dashed for the nearest exit. I also thought that a good idea for Pebble is that he follows the other Twisteds, in an attempt because he's supposed to be, like, loyal, that he follows the other Twisteds because he's trying to be loyal to them. Thank you, Ollie, for reminding me I have to go on Do Not Disturb when I stream. I forgot. Oh. Okay, Ollie. Ollie had to send me a clip staring into my soul. It was a scary sight to see, I'm gonna be honest. Um, but I feel like it would be cool if they made it so like he follows the other Twisteds, like if he always stays close to another Twisted because he's trying to be loyal, and if he ever chases after you, the reason he'd be chasing after you for so long is because he's trying to be loyal to you. Um, I know that I am bringing this Twisted to Ellie. Thank you. You're welcome. This is why we have you around, Ollie, to send me pictures of people staring into my eyes, staring into my soul. I'm gonna try and get to like 1 hour 45 minutes to 2 hours. To see if I can stall that long. No promises. I thought that was. I was about to say that I just opened a Roger capsule that kind of looked like a Roger capsule. Wait, I'll go back into the alley. Guys. Alley glitch. I still remembered how I was actually going to start a short series about, about, Danny's World Fun Facts, and I actually did have a second idea in mind, but, um, I just haven't gotten around to making it. I honestly don't think it would do as good because I uploaded 2 shorts. One was a clip I took from an Ollie stream. Oops. That could have gone to Bassie. Um, one was a clip from an Ollie stream and it did like better, so. You actually like the Luna mood board though? Yeah. I didn't know a lot of the characters on it, but I tried. Um, Forty, yo, o passageif, lasa, vumb, vimb. Honestly, me too, man. Hashtag relatable. Is this where the... I don't think it is. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, do they have, like, some sort of effect that makes it so the ceiling is, like, closer to the ground? But I don't... I think it's just, like, a very light, transparent layer. Fog-type layer. Yeah, I'm so cool, right, Luna? Honestly, fire. I still haven't got 100% on Scrum. I just haven't played that much since Scrum came out. Scrum is not my first priority. My god, Scrum was actually my first priority, and I did stream the day he came out. I stream every update, it's just that specific day I had to end stream early, so. And then after that, I kind of just never played it. If I don't, like, get a lot of stuff within, like, the first... I need to get a lot of stuff within a single stream to, make it count. Because if I don't, then I'm just not gonna get much. Once I get to floor 20, I think I'll be happy with this team. I'm already pretty happy with this team. But... I should go... and... do this machine. And now I'll find... You know what, let me actually do this. I'll try and find listen after this. I also feel like they could probably make these machines harder. These machines are really, really easy. The skill trucks are really easy. I don't know how you could fail it. But I might just be too good with control or something. I don't know. What do you mean you're still coming this way? How'd you hit me? Okay, well, he just broke. That's gonna be an issue. I assume you know Fluttershy, yes. Sakura... Sakura? No. Miku, yes, unless that is Sakura Miku, but no. Yuri, yes, I do. Misa, I feel like I've heard of Misa. Hold on, I might be going insane. I recognize the name. Misa. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, that's why I recognize the name. I, she has never been, like, an important character to me, so, that's why I forgot who she was. Gangle and her human version, yes. Ginger and Flutter, yes. So the only people I don't know there, the only person I don't know is Sakura. So how, unless that is Sakura Miku, and I'm, um, not as soon as I go AFK. You can't really go AFK on these floors. But doesn't like sending my chats. Is it? I was about to say, does it keep timing you out, but no. On my screen, your chats are still here, and usually it remove your chats. If you got timed out, which is kind of stupid. But I get it, because most of the time when people are timed out, it's for spamming. And usually, it's not for something like bullying. It's not usually intended for something like bullying. That is what hiding from channel is. Others are la 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 la. I don't know who any of those people are. Wait, actually, I might. Those are um Harui from Hawk. Jiro from I don't know who that is. I've watched MHA, but I don't know who that is. From My Hero Academia, and a lovely lady from Genshin Hitomi? I don't know, man. I actually want to go back and look at the board. Let me actually go back and look at the board. Let me see what we have first. The shop. Okay, nothing good. Let me go back and look at the board you sent me. Okay, so I... Oh, okay, I know what you mean by the girl from MHA. I know who that is. I just looked, I just forgot what her name was. Um, yeah, I recognize most of these except Bassie. Never mind this. I'm going to get my Bassie research. Oh, the reason it says you're spamming is because you keep spamming random... You keep spamming... help! Help! I know that's gonna slow me down. But you keep, putting random assortment of letters in the chat. And it won't send your message because it's holding it for review because you're spamming too much. Hello, welcome to the stream. Also, by the way, I don't know if you mean the sub or any of the dubs. Want that research, man. Hand it over. Hey, that was pretty unfair, Scraps. I gotta go. Oh, alright. Bye. Oh my god, literally anytime I walk out from here... wait, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Flight! I didn't mean to, I'm sorry, Flight. Well, I can get my research here. How can you still see me? What? Hello? Hey, hey. Whoa, whoa. What is going on here? This assortment of twisteds that are following me right now. What? Spotted me. Oh my god. What was this? What is this move for pulling here? I might be Roger. I know that I'm gonna regret saying that. Oh, my scraps. My scraps. I'm gonna regret saying that, but honestly, I've... Please? Okay. I know that is wasteful. I just don't want to lose another heart. I'll do anything but lose another heart. I just wasted a good percentage of my Bach because... Thank you. I'll go out and do my duty, Commander. Commander, I don't know why you're Commander now. You just are. In my eyes, you are the one that guides me. Please. Please. Okay. No, not going that way. What? What just happened? What? Hello? Why didn't it let me move? And also my mouse is broken now. It seriously broke this time. I got really mad. Oopsies. Oopsies, there's a giant hole in it. Okay, so it still works. But one of the panels came off. Oops. Well, never mind. We might not need to wait for when Luna does a stream where she purposely breaks her mouse. Because it's almost falling apart now. Something did fall off my desk in the process, though. So let me actually go try and get that out from under my desk. Cut. The mouse still works, but, it's, like, pretty close to meeting its maker, let's say that. I heard something fell, and I also don't know even where that panel of the mouse went. Man. Guys, never let me near your mouses. It will not go well. That sounds like I'm, like, abusing mice. So, guys, Luna abuses mice. No, I would never do that. I love mice. Mice are my favorite. Mice are rats, specifically, which are, like, pretty close to these. I love rats. Rats are my favorite. You wouldn't expect that from me, but they are, actually. Rats and deer are, like, rats, deers, and bunnies are, like, my favorite animals. And penguins used to be, but then I realized that me trying to just pick an animal that is unique, for my favorite is not fun. And even though I kind of liked how penguins looked, I don't like it anymore. Let me try and fix this situation here. Can I just pop it back in? Is it just able to pop back in? Assuming that I have it in the right direction? I mean, it looks like it is. I think it's able to be popped back in. This is a whole entire other side quest right now. I don't know why. Guys, I got mad. I'm sorry. Um, but like, um, I'm starting to think maybe I should try and go through all, I don't want to have to, but I might have to start going through the trouble of unplugging and replugging my mouse. And, unless there's like a way to turn it off, but I don't think there is. Okay, so like, it's almost on there. I think it's broken in some otherworldly way I don't understand, because it can't pop back in, and if something can't pop back in, then that means that I don't understand it. Oh, we're almost close. Guys, hold your excitement. We're close. We're close. Help! Help! Um, um, guys, hold your excitement. Hold your excitement. I keep accidentally pressing the buttons on my mouse. Hold it. Hold it. I know you're not, I know you're just letting it go, but you need to hold your excitement. You need to. It's something that is required of you on the channel. Okay, so like kinda almost pops back. I got it in. I mean, one other part of the mouse is not in, and seems like it'll be almost impossible to get in correctly. Not if I hit it, though. I'm sure that'll fix it. I don't even know how I managed this. I know that one of these days I will actually break this mouse, and I think I'm gonna want to buy a spare. I already do want to get a new mouse anyways. And, I think I might, I think I might, buy a spare and then just keep this one, just in case I get too mad at the other one and break it. Well, this mouse is gonna be so hard to use now because it literally won't pop back in. Like, everything else popped back in. I might need to hit this against the wall a couple times to get this to work. I don't know what's going on, I'm sorry. I probably should just move on. Yeah, I've lost viewers. I lost viewers trying to get my mouse to work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll keep your attention. I'm sorry that your attention is not kept because I cannot get this to work. I'm sorry. Um, man. You know what? I'll fix this later. I'll fix this later. It'll be fixed later. Um... because this is getting annoying. Also, for an update on what I'm doing, just in case you don't know, I got mad and I hit my mouse, and now it's, like, broken, and I was trying to fix it. If you, for some reason, don't know what is going on. Everyone on that board reminds me of you in one way or another. Oh, the hair and the outfit are just what I imagine, right? Fun fact, I'm pretty sure that outfit that you sent me is, like, one of the outfits that inspired my Gacha character's outfit. If you search up cute core, I know this is, like, really unrelated to stream, but if you search up cute core outfits, then you can, if I just search up cute core clothes, and send you, I know that it'll be somewhere close to the top, but I know there was a specific image of a cute core outfit that looked very, very similar to that inspired it. And I can't find it, so after 1 second of searching, I give up. I think you guys will be fine with that. Now moving on, back to what we were doing. We went on a whole side tangent. Sorry? So I did good, yes. I also don't know about any of the other characters, though, about personality and stuff. Oh, wait, Pepsi Lovers from stream. I didn't even know that. I wonder if there's an actual way to turn off my mouse. Can you Louis distract, please? I've, like, barely Louis distracted in my time. I don't think that is possible. I have about 2% of my distraction life was spent on Louis distraction. I don't even think I've ever Louis distracted. Because all the time I played, every time I played Louis, it was, specifically because, I was trying to get his mastery. Anyways. I realized that I don't play many other games other than Danny's World. I know this is, like, really, really unrelated, but, I don't really play many other games other than Danny's World. I thought that Pebble was distracting. Oh yeah, I forgot, he doesn't have 2-star. He has 3-star and I have 4-star. But I thought he had 2-star, so I thought I was just completely safe. And I realized I'm being stupid. What the heck? Does he have some sort of... Why do the twisteds keep going to me? Like, I have 4-star and he has 3-star. I don't know what that's about. Honestly, don't ask me. I'm not gonna give you a coherent answer. Oh. Thank you. Also, guys, don't worry. I've come up with the best solution to, my problems, and that is literally just called hang my mouse off the desk. Um, and, that way it can't get slightly bumped. Oh, it just... This is a really long mouse cord, actually. That's kind of cool. I didn't even realize it was that long. I think Pebble wanted to die. I'm too content brained. I know that am like almost breaking my mouse because of how mad I'm getting at it. But I only do that really because, like, I know that while I am mad and that could break my mouse, like, yes, I'm really mad and I get really mad at my mouse because that's the reason. I do that mostly because I know even if it does break, well, it's content. And then I can end stream and we can all be laughing about the fact that my mouse is now broken and I'm gonna need to go buy a new one. And then I can have an excuse to get an actually good mouse. I mean, I do have two mice. It sounds like I have an actual mouse. Pet mouse. Pet mice. But... The other one is for my laptop, and I'm gonna be honest, I lost the actual thing. It's just I have, like, the Bluetooth thing that you plug into your thing. Like, it connects to the thing you plug into your computer. Oh, thank you for the protection. I'll help. Well, do it then. Urga. Urga, you wanted it. Okay. I might also start doing more calls. But in the sense where it's like calling one or two people. And then I know that specifically Shadow Milk Cookie never really talks, so if they wanted to, I probably could start doing the public calls again. Because there's not many people that come to it as much. As there used to be, because I've lost all my friends, so. I've never even used the important VC call. Because I have I have like 3 stream VCs, in my server. One is just, I have 2 just regular stream VCs, and then I have the one that we call the important one. This was really just because I wanted to add a second type of VC, because Discord has multiple types of VCs. So I kind of just did it because I wanted to add another type of VC. So I'm trying to fix my mouse. I'm getting really upset that this mouse isn't just going back together like I want it to. Like, if it would just go back together like it's supposed to, and not make me really upset and annoyed, then I wouldn't have to throw it. That didn't throw it at the wall. I just threw that at... Wait, no, I need the mouse back. I'm sorry, come back. I need you back. That way I can get back over to the tab. Hold on. Okay, there. I'll click on the tab. I'm currently shoving the mouse against my finger. Wait, no. That ruined it. Because now... Okay. And now it's on the tab. No, it ruined it again. I have to put my finger over the sensor to make it think that it's actually on, like, some sort of desk. Don't smart thinking me. Don't smart thinking me. You know what? Hey. Hey. Hey, Ollie. 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 Hey. Ollie. I wish that there was just a sticker that just says, I'm angry, and it has, like, Pebble on it. Just a sticker that says, I'm angry! And it just has Pebble on it. With me? No, not with you. Why would I ever want to stream with you? Ew, yuck. But no, yeah, with like you, Vinny, and SMC and stuff. And if Ramen, for some reason were to ever come back, then yeah, he could join too. I kind of stopped doing the VCs because I got overwhelmed. Because for some reason, everybody together was just like, you guys just were able to overwhelm me so easily. Your power unintentionally overwhelmed me. But... I don't know why we're just standing here. I can't breathe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my breathing skills are really bad. Also, how many people are left? So that is at least 5. Who knows if that's that? I at least know that's 4. Hey guys. Alright, so it is 5. my stomach hurts really bad, then rest. Then go and, like, rest, like everyone else. Stupid Ollie. Ah. 54, okay. Alright, so I'm being rushed. I got the text. The text is I'm being rushed. Let's go. That well. Okay, after this run, I have to end. Because I finally got the text. That means that I am gonna be rushed and I'm gonna have to end, so I'm probably I could do for some more Scrum research, but it's not my top priority, so. Yeah, I'll probably stream on Monday, because it's Easter Monday, so people will probably have off school. Which probably means that less people, well, specifically the people I usually stream when, like, people in my time have, off school. But that will also then be able to include people who are in different time zones. Um, plus, I'm sure not many people will actually want to come just due to the fact they might be busy. But really, I don't see many people who celebrate Easter Monday. I mean, for me, it was, I'm gonna keep, Ollie, you're peer pressuring, you're sitting over my shoulder. Shut up, Ollie. Anyways, yeah, I guess my family does, because, like, I have to go to 2 houses, but I'm gonna keep failing now. I'm gonna keep failing. It's your fault. It's your fault because you want to stand over my shoulder and be sassy. Oh, wait, actually. Ugh. I accidentally succeeded on that one. I squirm. Hey, squirm. Bye, squirm. Hey, squirm. Hey, squirm. Bye, squirm. I do see a lot of people use squirm or shrink it, and I don't even know what it is. I'd actually like to know, though. I'll help. I help you. That's right, squirm. What is even happening right now? Honestly, I'd love to be a Twisted. If I was a Twisted, I'd actually really like to be Squirm. Because then I could just go through the rooms. I could just spy on people. That would be so fun. But looking back at you in shame. Shame that you would ever think that you could wrap yourself into a present in my presence. I get it, because I said presence instead of presence. 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 How is that word pronounced? I'm actually stupid. How dare you think you can wrap yourself into a present in my presence? This is like presents. Presents. Like, it's presents. Like, the plural of present is presents. But presents is supposed to be like, you are there. Like, that is around you. That is your presence. Well, no. Well, I guess that would just be you. I don't know, man. I don't know the definition of presence. What secret room? Do you mean like the little garage door thing? I thought that was shut. Isn't back here? Yeah. Oh, it's open. I actually like the room. The problem. Oh, is it an extra egg problem? Sorting out that, or it's about Bassie. It's about drive. It's about power. We say hungry. Issues I had through the weird improving outcomes that I assumed. What? I'm honestly not even paying attention to this. I just am really distracted. Um, with it's about drive. It's about power. That's right. Which is why we've made something to help her feel better. She may not want to accept a gift from me, though. I'd be giving. Man, you talk so fast. Of course, I could do that. Right, here it is. Wow, a flower. That's flowers, not. Wait, why does it have a... I'm assuming that that is to spy on her for some sort of reason. I don't know, man. I don't know why. But maybe they did, maybe they didn't. It's about drive, it's about power. We say hunger, I need to stop. Genuinely, someone shoot me in the head with a gun. I know one of you have a gun. I know that one of you have an illegally owned gun. That you can shoot me in the head. I am so close. I could have 3 bands. I could have 3 bands. I'm like my dad. I'm assuming I'm assuming you meant that. You drowned like my dad. You drowned like my dad? No, I didn't mean to drown like your dad. I'm assuming you mean sound though. And I hope you know that I take that as an offense, actually. I'm gonna heal Bassie. I'm gonna heal Flight. I'm gonna heal other Bassie. I'm gonna heal one of you guys. One of you guys will be getting healed tonight. We got a first message. Guys, let's go and investigate. Oh. Oh. Here, I'll let you speak your truth. My computer's been blue screening a lot more recently. So if for any reason it is to blue screen, then you probably if for any reason my stream randomly ends, you probably know why. It always blue screens. I'm pretty sure anytime that I were to randomly leave call, everyone or randomly do something unexpected like in a leaving sense, of any sort, people just immediately assume, you know what, Luna's computer blue screened. And about 75% of the time, they're correct. And the other 5%, they're not correct because, maybe, I don't know, maybe I just don't like that person and I'm not talking to them because I don't want to talk to them. I don't know, man. Guys, I think I'm about to be able to fix, my... I think I'm about to be able to fix my mouse. I've been messing with it and fidgeting with it because it's annoying me. And I'm getting pretty close to fixing it. I'm very close to fixing this. There's like... How did I manage to even break it this hard? I fixed it! Guys! I fixed it! I also ruined the sensitivity in the process because I hit the sensitivity button. But I fixed it. I know you all are proud. Give Luna a round of applause. This is a day in Luna history. Let's all be holiday tunes and not tell Cosmo. Wait, are all of you guys Easter tunes? Well, and I guess a Bobette. Are all of you guys holiday tunes? Assuming that Bobette is still, I'm assuming that you're still Bobette. I honestly can't remember. It's been a bit. It's been a bit, man. They were so offended that I stepped into their boost. I'll protect you. Shut up, Fly. Okay, so yeah, you are Bobette now. I feel like all the, event tunes people always complained, I think. I remember I've heard people complain before that, like, when, at least, when the event tunes came out, like, whenever one of the times when the event tunes, whatever of the 5 events that have happened so far, I do remember that when it first came out, people were complaining that all of the tunes were very similar to each other. Like, specifically in a stance of, like, just general stats, they all had, like, a feel to them, and I feel like they do that because it works, like, specifically with Easter and, who's following me? No, I'm running away. Nope. No. No, stay away. Stay away from me, Ollie. Stay away from me, Ollie. Help! Help! Ollie's following me! Anyways. But, you know, I feel like a lot of people complained, and I feel like the reason that they do that is because they like to make the event feel a certain way. Like, I don't know how to explain why it feels like the way, like how it feels that way. It just does. Like all the specifically the Halloween event. I feel like the Halloween event, all the tunes in that event have like low. I think I remember all of the tunes having low stealth and high extraction, and like high speed, like low stealth, high extraction, high speed. Like I feel like I've always thought that that actually worked really well for Halloween because, um, you're taking a lot of it is like taking away, um, the protective measures like good stamina and good stealth. I've always felt like, um, speed, speed, extraction speed, and just regular speed are like the two main stats. Um, and then skill check, um, and stealth and stamina are all just other like extra stats. And then stamina is kind of its own thing, or not stamina. Stealth is kind of its own thing as well. Um, but not as much as speed and extraction speed because it doesn't have like a secondary type thing. Either way, I feel like it is a lot of like high speed and high extraction speed and high speed, like a lot of that. And I feel like that just works for Halloween. I don't know how to describe how it works. I feel like it just works. Like Halloween, I guess, is a lot more flashy, which I guess like every holiday is flashy. All the corporate buzzwords that they use to get you to buy their product and hike up the prices before putting it on a percentage off just to make you think you're getting a good deal. And even then, um, it's just a lot of just corporate mumbo jumbo to get you to spend more money. And, anyways, not being depressing, and also an excuse for people to take off work, I guess. But, not to be depressing. I feel like Halloween has always been like supposed to be like scary, and I guess in that sense that's why, because it's a lot more. It's not as much. I'm on one hearts. You are. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, I can heal myself with a band. But that's how I guess that it works. And then for the Christmas tunes, I don't know how much of a feel they have because I honestly can't remember at all of the tunes, all the event tunes. I can barely remember the Christmas tune stats, but um, specifically for, um, Easter. I'm pretty sure Easter was the one where people complained. The first Easter event, people complained that all the tunes were too similar, but it helps the feel of Easter. Just took that tape. It helps the feel of Easter, like the stats do help the feel. And I guess that is just kind of, to most people, I guess that would be considered, quote unquote, as the kids say nowadays, blazing. Or, well, I guess that would be how the kids say nowadays, quote unquote, blazing. But, I messed up my own words trying to make fun of something and I feel bad. Or, no, I don't feel bad. Now I, don't feel smart. I feel like I'm just not the smartest. But either way, you get the point. You get the point. I get that, everybody wants all of the tunes to have variety, especially whenever it's during limited time events. The tunes should have more variety, but I've honestly never seen much of a problem with it. And, another thing is that, a lot of, man, I cannot breathe today. A lot of people, man, breathe, Luna. Why is my nose like this? I'm trying to think of other things that people complain about, because I know there was another thing I wanted to mention on that was about complaining. Oh yeah, a lot of the opinions I have, on Dandy's World are usually considered somewhat on the controversial side, because a lot of my ideas that I think would be good for the game is solely based off the fact that I like everything to have multiple layers to them and have multiple meanings, and I don't like it when people take like end up doing something, end up adding something to something that ruins its meaning. And I know a lot of people were actually happy that there was another lethal added to the game, but this is gonna be controversial. Honestly don't even care now, but at the time, I actually didn't like that they added a new lethal to the game. And that's controversial to say, but I didn't like it because I liked that Danny was the only person that could one-shot you. I feel like they should have made Danny actually harder to deal with. I feel like they should have made Danny more like Dial. Um, but I've always liked it because Danny's supposed to be the star of the show, so he should be the only one that is strong enough, because as the more of a rank that you have as a character, the stronger you are. I've always liked that, and Dial just is not the star of the show, and that means that he's under Dandy, so he should not have the same power. I feel like they should not be able, especially because Dial is scarier than Dandy is. The only I don't even know much about Dial's lore, but I'm pretty sure I've heard someone say that it's canon that he's not even in the actual cartoon. Which might be incorrect, but that might be the only reason why they can justify making him a lethal. But I feel like at most they should have just made him like I just feel like they shouldn't have added him at all. That might be controversial to say, and I know it is because I know there's a lot of Dial fans out there, but like I don't know. I guess it's because a lot of the tone of the newer characters they add usually don't fit the older tone in my eyes, and I've always liked the older tone more than I like the newer tone that they started adding into characters, and Dial just happens to kind of fit under that fact. Oh, speaking of Dial, but he's hot though. I don't care. I don't care if he's hot. He's not even hot. I mean, he's okayly hot, but he's not actually that hot. Hello, B. And another thing is that I feel like, in my opinion, that they should get more creative. I know. And Astro. But I feel like my idea for, what I mean by that is they should make more of the trinkets a lot more creative. Like, they should have a single trinket for speed and a single trinket for stamina, and then those should be the trinkets you buy. Like, the trinkets you buy are the ones that directly help you with a problem, like directly add to something, like that just directly add to something, like less faster extraction speed or lower stealth or higher stealth. I feel like should have been the types of trinkets that were made to be bought, and then the actual research trinkets you get from making the actual research trinkets are a lot more creative. And I think, and then also they should make the trinkets for the actual mains better, and that's another thing to say, but and then also going to characters, some of the characters need reworks. I feel they are just not that good, and some of the I feel like a lot more of the Twisteds could get a lot more creative than what they got, instead of just changing random stats and calling it a whole new Twisted. which is not. You making Flutter the same speed all the time, even including when she's not chasing someone, that is not a good idea for Twisted. I feel like you could have gotten way more creative with that. Like something like she has some way to magnet other Twisteds to her, because I get that it actually doesn't really fit her because she's supposed to be mute, but maybe, like, when she spots you, she starts to, like, knock on the ground to get other Twisteds over to you. Like, that would be kind of cool. Or something has to do with something that actually has to do with her being a butterfly, because her just being the same speed all the time is not an actual some way to make her creative. Like, one way that they could do that is make it so she can, like, make it so she can actually, like, fly. Like, not just, I get that she does actually fly, but, like, fly upwards and, like, fly really fast, and, like, at one point, like, she can have two, stats, or, like, three different, states instead of, or your usual two, where you have, wandering and chasing. You could have the wandering, chasing, and then every now and then when she's wandering, or even when she's chasing, she can fly up into the sky, and she can, she can fly up higher to the point where she can't hit you, but she goes way faster when she's in the sky, and while she doesn't chase you, she can go to places where she thinks people will be, like places where there's lots of activity, like machines or something. I don't know. You think my idea that I told you about the Twisted should be holding the trinkets like brushes as a paint bucket is fun, but I think it would be cool if the paintbrush was in her hand. Yeah, that would be cool. I just think that they could get a lot more creative with it. Because there's a lot of characters in the game, and it's going to be hard to add individual lore for all the characters, so I feel like, if anything, they should just make the characters' ideas a lot more cooler. Like, I was thinking, I'm probably, at one point when I get bored, going to go through every single character, every single Twisted, and give them a new, unique idea for an ability, just because, I like creating stuff. And I think that would be kind of cool. Like, I really want, Blot to be able to create invisible walls. Like, slightly low opacity walls, that he can place down in front of your face. I think that would be really cool. And then give Louie or Yada an ability to create some sort of hallucination. I think that would be really cool. Probably Yada, I feel like, would be better for that, because Yada is supposed to be a lot more distracting, in my opinion, than Louie, and her liking candy, I feel like, should just make her a lot more distracting. Like, she's supposed to be distracting, so she can create hallucinations. I feel like she should be able to create hallucinations that try to trick you into, like, going into her. Like, there's a character from Dead by Daylight, where I know that they can, like, make hallucinations where there's just, like, where, like, behind a corner they can have a standing still version of themselves that would try to scare you. Like, I feel like that would be cool. At this point, I'm just sprouting off ideas. And honestly, I know that no one really comes for my ideas. Everyone just comes to, well, everyone does come to listen to me talk, but at the same time, most of the time when I'm talking about my ideas, not many people actually seem to like my ideas. Also, I don't know if I gave my opinion on the newest Danny's World song, but I know if I did, it was probably in the really small stream I did. My opinion is that, my favorite still is Perfect Christmas. I love it. Literally, I cannot make a single complaint about it, except for I think the name is kind of stupid, and that's literally it. Which is not even much of a complaint, because I don't care about the names of the songs I listen to. It doesn't affect it. And it actually does fit with the lyrics, and fit with the character, so honestly, I don't know why I'm complaining. I like it when people make the names really, 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 over unique and creative. Um, um, and I'm gonna be honest, my least favorite is Locked Away. I feel like it doesn't really fit Gordy's lore. The tone doesn't really fit Halloween. I still think it's a good song. I just don't think it, like, fits Gordy. I honestly would have to concur. I don't really like it as many. I don't really like as many CG5 songs as I liked. So it might just be hypocritical of me. Or not hypocritical, that would not be the correct term. That might just be, like, not the... It might just be me, because usually those types of songs are, like, it has to be very specific. Like, a type of song like that has to be very specific to be my cup of tea. Usually it is, because usually most... So, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, man. It's just not my favorite. And then this new song, I actually originally, had about the same amount of care for it as I had... I had, like, a little bit more of a care for it than I have for Locked Away. I think one of my biggest problems with Locked Away is that I just didn't really like it. It wasn't, like, unique and special to Gordy. Like, it was an okay song. It was just not my favorite. And it was not, like... It's not, like, you know... The type of song I'd listen to. The type of song that was, like, my cup of tea. The next song above that is the newest song they released, Wilted or whatever. I think it's called like Wilted Flower or Wilted Bloom or Wilted or something. That song fits Bassie's lore. I just like, and I feel like it has the problem that Locked Away has, except it's the complete opposite. Where Locked Away, it sounds okay. Locked Away sounds okay. I actually think it's probably just a better version of the problem of Locked Away. Like, it's an opposite, better version of the problem of Locked Away. Like, Locked Away, it sounds okay, it's not my cup of tea, but the actual tone doesn't fit Gordy. Wilted fits Bassie perfectly, and I feel like it actually probably, even without the thing about tone, still actually is better than Locked Away and Cup of Tea. I feel like, in my personal, awesome, spectacular opinion, because my opinion is best, and if you ever disagree with it, then, you're a loser, and you should die. I feel like, Locked Away, probably my least favorite. The tone doesn't fit Gordy that much. It's an okay song, not my cup of tea. Whatever this song is called, Wilted, the new one, it's, like, I'm starting to get used to it. I like the lyrics, the tone does fit Bassie. It still is not, like, my favorite thing in the world, but I still think that the tone and the actual song is more my cup of tea than something like, Locked Away. And I know that this is about to, and I know I'm about to make the most, just, like, overused opinion, but, there's literally no problem with Perfect Christmas. It is the perfect song. It is just the perfect song. Perfect Christmas is a perfect song. I love Perfect Christmas. It is, like, exactly my cup of tea in the sense where it fits Bassie, or not Bassie, fuck, Bobette, really, really well. I love that. I love it when the songs actually fit their character really well. It fits her extremely well. The lyrics are so good. The actual tone of the song is really good as well. It's catchy. I'm just trying to think of more ways to say that the song is good at this point. Because I don't know, man. It got stuck in my head for, like, ever. And that's the only song I have to listen to forever. And Bassie's song and Gordy's song have not been able to do that. When Gordy's song came out, it was a little disappointing. The hype was, like, all there, and then the delivery was kind of not that as... It was a little... The hype was a little overrated when you actually got the delivery. Bassie's song could be better. It's growing on me now. And then I think that just the overheard opinion of Bobette's song does not need to be stated, but I do like it, so. Um, I hope they do a reprise of Locked Away. It could still feature CG5, but still have another composer and voice actor. Not to be mean towards CG5, I just don't think it fits the tone. Like, I feel like it's cool that they got CG5. I feel like CG5 makes songs. Like, I feel like people who like CG5 and people who like Danny's World are usually the same type of person. But like, specifically, I don't think the song he made really fits Danny's World. Specifically Gordy. I just don't think it fits Gordy. Like, especially him being the voice actor, and then they did different voice actors for everybody else. All the other songs, they had multiple characters featured and had multiple voice actors. I don't know. I guess it's just because I'm just too obsessed with Bobette's song to be open to anything else. I mean, it's not that I don't really expect that much from the, what just happened? Okay. I shouldn't expect so much because it's music made on a game that is made for, like, like, third graders and under. But I think I shouldn't expect that much because the types of music I listen to is not made for third graders and under. Surprisingly, but, you know, I guess it's just because, hello, Bassie, are you gonna spot me now? Are you gonna shut up now? Bassie, wrong way. Bassie, let me get your research. I know that I should wait. I need to stop. I think they're trying to, thank you. Okay. That person was nice enough to at least think they were trying to help me get Bassie research. Also, since we're doing the controversial opinions today, I did make a list of my favorite mains. A list of the mains I like, from top to bottom, every main. So a lot of this is a lot of the mains are very close because a lot of it was originally just people being tied with each other, but I needed to make it not so everybody was tied with each other. So I did get a little bit unique, which means that some of the mains are like really, really close, but like a single thing. I'm sorry if that just went to them. I'm really sorry. If like a single thing holds them above the other, so have that in mind. When I read this off. My least favorite main is Pebble. I know that just upset all of you, but I'm sorry, but Pebble has just never been my favorite. Mainly because, I don't know, I thought he was cute. I don't, like, dislike any of the mains. I actually like all the mains. I don't really dislike many of the characters, actually, at all. But I don't, like, dislike Pebble. It's just, it's a lot harder to like him when there's not much to his character. I know that someone in my chat specifically, I know that someone is going to be very upset about this, but 7 is Gordy tied with Dandy. Gordy falls under the same problem that Pebble falls under. There's just not much to him because he's a child and there's not much they could have done with him. And he's just not my favorite. I know that it's going to absolutely... Whoa, I am not paying attention. What is going on, guys? Hey, that was embarrassing. I'm getting too distracted. And the reason Dandy also falls under that is because, I don't know, I've just never really liked Dandy as much as I've liked the other mains, but I actually think that Danny might be a spot above Gordy. Danny, I'm starting to like more, but, you'd have to be kidding. Um, I'm getting very distracted right now. You're still following me? Okay, I saw Ollie very passive-aggressively say heal Bassie in the chat. And no, that's not passive-aggressive. I just say anything's passive-aggressive because it's an inside joke with my friends. Um, but, Danny's only there just because I don't really care for Danny as much, but, Bassie is next. Look, I don't like as much, I don't like the holiday mains as much as I like the, real mains, mainly just because I just don't really care for them as much. I don't know, I don't know, I just really like the regular mains, they just all fit really well together. So she's kind of just down there because I do relate to her pretty heavily. It's just, she's not like my favorite, she's just not like my favorite main. I know I kind of keep messing up everything because I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, guys. Um, next is Sprout. Sprout, is only here because I don't know why I like Sprout. I just do. So he's kind of only just this high because I actually kind of just like his design. I don't really care for him that much. I just kind of am okay with him. He's just kind of here because I have no reason to like him. No reason. I just kind of like him. Next is Bobette. Bobette was very heavily tied with one above her, that being Astro. The only reason that it's even like this is because, I just really like the regular mains a lot. But Bobette is only here because she's really silly and I love her, and, I'd marry Bobette if I could. Astro's next just because, I don't know, I just like that he's chill and that he kind of fits it. I used to relate to him a lot more. I don't really now. I guess I can relate to him on the fact I get tired really easily. But I used to be able to relate to him a lot more. And then, of course, I'm sure you can guess the next two. V. And Shelly. Shelly being about the, of course, Shelly, I love her. I absolutely love her writing. She's, like, my favorite. And V just below her because Shelly Vision is a thing. And V automatically gets put into second highest because Yuri, is what I live for. Misi Sua, Mado Homo. Name off any Yuri ship and I will enjoy it, actually. But... playing as Gordy in random matchmaking is like getting people to hate you with how yourself is. I feel so bad. I only play some solo/grind runs. I just don't really play them. I just barely played the game enough to actually play really many of the characters. And all the characters I do are just the characters that I find fun. Sprout is okay. Well, honestly, everybody has their opinions. And honestly, I'd have to kind of half agree, half disagree on that. And she doesn't play Danny's well, but likes, quote-unquote, the bunny one. Who would that be? Does she mean Coco? Because I'm gonna be honest, if she specifically likes Coco, then that's a pretty bad choice for the one character you actually like and talk about. But I mean, I can't think of any other, like, bunny-related character. Am I going insane? Is there, like, other bunny-related characters? I guess I just don't understand the appeal of Coco. Like, I kind of like Coco being a bunny, but I don't really, I feel like they could have done the bunny, I feel like they did a bunny trope I don't really care for. They did the bunny trope about being overly excited for Easter. I honestly feel like it does fit, though, because I originally thought that there was going to be a bunny main. So I actually do think the lore with her and Bassie does fit, but I don't think she actually fits in the sense where she's supposed to seem like a main, because the idea of there being a bunny main is a good idea that fits. I just don't think her personality actually were to fit an actual main, and were to fit the bunny trope that I feel like would be a good main that people would end up using. Oh my god, Toodles. Look, Look, I'm not a morally incorrect person. I try not to be a morally incorrect person. But sometimes child abuse is acceptable. Okay, I need to stop. Um, that's a joke. Disclaimer, that's a joke. I should not have said that. I only realized what I was saying after I said it. Shy has a special place in my heart because she's the first main I got. Shy has a special place in my heart because Yuri, and because she's written really well, and because I wanted her so bad. But she was the main that it, like, was the hardest for me to get. Um, every other main was really easy for me to get, but I had to, well, not easy, but, like, she was the hardest main to get, and when I first started getting mains, it was a lot easier for me to get the other mains than it was for her. I had to actually specifically stop trying to get V and, Pebble to specifically focus on getting Shelly. Because I wanted Shelly really badly. Your iPad died. Honestly, I think after this floor, I actually have to go. I was supposed to go a while ago. So after this floor, I will just probably end up calling it quits because I want to try and make it to floor 20. But I don't know. I'll just see, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go die real quick. Hello, Chabelle. I love V, but I legit almost quit the game because I hate playing as Brightney. I hated playing as Brightney as well. Brightney, out of all of the people to play for masteries for the tunes, Brightney was my least favorite to do. And, by the way, you had to play as Toodles for one. So, I mean, I feel like it's pretty hard to be more boring and, um, more boring in the gameplay sense, um, and less fun than Toodles. It's pretty hard to do that. Also, have not worked on any of these quests, and I don't plan on it because I don't really like those kids. I will never play as Brightney, Roger, and R&D again unless needed them for achievement. I'm gonna be honest. I hate Roger. I hate him with a burning passion. I love R&D. I don't really like his ability concept though. And I like playing other characters more than him. Um, and going back to Roger, I kind of moved on very quickly. The only reason I even play Roger is because whenever I get closer towards getting enough research to get someone, I play Roger just to. Should I have like upwards of 50? I think I got more than just the 2 capsules. Okay, well, I don't know what that's about, but yeah. And I'm never gonna play Brightney again. I hate Brittany. Um, my BF did fit solo um and didn't even have like good trinkets since he at the time didn't even 100. He at this time didn't know 100% twisted debut achievements. He got 24 out of 25 machines done on a blackout, died to a lag spike, and boxed and killed him. Um, I would genuinely probably quit the game if that happens. If I did that, I would quit the game after that. Um, and I join if there are no distractors. I'm actually about to end. I have to go somewhere. So I'm sorry. Um, but I'd actually quit the game if that happened to me. I would probably quit the game. I probably would come back to it within the next 2 minutes. But in the moment, in those specific 2 moments, I would go from Danny's World worshipper to Danny's World hater. I say that like I actually worship this game. I hate this game. If I could, this would not be the main game I play on my channel. I actually really do not like Danny's World gets really easily boring for me, so um but he used speedy shoes and pull toy. I'm assuming you mean pull toy. Because I think that's the one that looks like the duck that is a toy of some sort. But yeah, would not recommend using those trinkets. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably stream again on Monday because I'm gonna actually start getting back into streaming more. I kind of stopped for a bit because this game is genuinely infuriating to play, and I had no reason to play it. So it gets really boring easily, but I think I'm starting to get back into it, and I need my research. So yeah, I will probably stream on Monday. No promises because it is Easter Monday after all. I think they classify that as Easter Monday. Do they? Guys, me going insane. Well, my calendar doesn't want to tell me, so if it is, then um yeah, I would say his reaction or what he said to me, but he said something only he can say. Oh wow, wow, we're really pulling out the honestly justified. I can pretty easily understand what you're putting down there, and honestly justified. Either way, I am ending now. I have somewhere to go, and if that person is not mad at me by now, then I don't know when they will be. So I'm gonna end. Like I said, should be streaming on Monday. No promises though, because I mean, right after this is Easter, then Easter Monday, and then it's April 7th, which if you don't know, that would be technically a month since me and Vinny got together, but that wouldn't be much of a big deal. Because Vinny said he doesn't really care that much to actually celebrate anything about it. At least I think that's what he meant. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. He's off in his own land. Um, Me and him, despite being partners, are very disconnected in this specific conversation. Anyways, I was fast. It was nice playing with you. It was nice playing with you too. Anyways, I'm ending. No more stalling. I'm ending. I actually have to go now. So, yes, I'll probably be streaming on Monday, like I said. If you didn't get it the past 5 times I said it. All right. Goodbye.